A Valley success story, another one. The son of farmers growing up and becoming a doctor. He also was a pioneer in developing UTRGV's medical school. Here's Channel 5's Tanvi Verma.
Dr. Leonel Vela's immense passion stemming from the smallest of things.
I used to spend so much time, especially in the summer, just watching ants, for example, just ants going back to the ant holes.
As the son of farmers, there were many times his family couldn't afford to see a doctor.
I do recall that that there are times when we needed to see a physician, that sometimes we'd actually be taken to a curandero or curandera. And I remember as a kid, we would get barridas. So that's where they would take a branch and they pray over you, and then they would make a tea from the leaves.
These remedies made him feel loved and cared for. He took that love and put it towards becoming a doctor himself, ending up at Stanford, then Baylor, then Harvard. But along the way, people dismissed him as being just someone from the Valley.
That you're reaching too far. There were times when that would happen. There were times when you felt very lonely and that you were pretty much on your own.
But nevertheless, his Valley identity precious to him. Every moment of struggle, he said, he went through it for the Valley.
This is one of the most medically underserved areas in the country. Unfortunately, we have, if we look at the number of physicians per 100,000 population, we have roughly half of what the national average is.
His passion led him to co-found the Regional Academy of Health, later becoming UTRGV SOM.
As the regional dean of that campus, when the RAC became part of the medical school, I transitioned into the medical school.
One of his favorite things to impart on his students, empathy, a concept he learned from the curanderos, a pivotal part of his Valley heritage.
It's just the way you speak to your patients, the fact that you take time to say good morning, how are you, touch their shoulders, that touch is part of the healing process.
For Dr. Vela, his title as a dean and a doctor just as important as his childhood as the son of farmers. Tanvi Verma, Channel 5 News at 6.